Mm, 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 mm. Hey Carlos, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just I'm about to fight this dude. I didn't even know that was -10. What the fuck? They might as well make that minus whatever. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, see you next. Oh, hello?
You're about to get snapped.
Stop! Stop! Don't jinx it!
Just letting you know you're about to get pounded just so you don't have to pay another war.
No, stop it! Don't jinx it! Oh god, you want me to rage quit so bad.
How much did you pay for this thing again?
40.
40? Oh man. Not nightmare.
No.
Not nightmare. Oh man. Yeah, this is about to be bad.
Stop, now you're making me nervous. Oh my god. No, I said, now you're making me nervous. Oh my god. No, that sounds funny. I'm not gonna flop. I'm not gonna, what's the word? I'm not gonna, argue and then, you know, router, or whatever.
Is this last thing 2K or?
Wait, what?
Is Fergus' last thing of his name really 2K?
Yeah, on, well, it's 2K8 on, the YouTube channel, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, players mash buttons on him. I don't mash buttons as easily. Cause I'm like, I gotta wait. I have to wait.
Oh yeah, we're about to get a slam.
Stop! You don't even know, you haven't even seen the match yet. Also, I don't even know, I don't even know because Discord's acting funny. Because Discord, it's like, you have to, for whatever reason, my audio is just very bad in there. Hey Justin, what's up? My audio is very bad. Good to go in like 10 minutes?
You sound a little muffled.
Oh no, I was saying, yeah, sorry, I had to listen. Yeah, Discord, for whatever reason, it just, the audio does not do well when I have people in it. It's like very bad. I'm trying to edit it, but it just, I can't get it to be louder than what it is for some reason. I don't know why. But If anything, it might be Fergus rage quitting on me.
Yeah, you're gonna be smashed.
No, he's gonna be like, I'll have to give up. I gotta go. Stop. He's gonna have to do. No, he's gonna have to do like a clip on YouTube where he's like, I had to plug because it was too much. Is Alyssa? I can't take it. Too much. It's too good. How are you doing? No. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to practice now, so that way, I think I actually exited out of this thing. Oh my god. Should go online.
This is about to shave for everyone.
Wait, what?
I said Fergus is about to fur you up.
No. He's not. No, he'll have to like rage quit or something. Or turn his PS5 off before like the 10th fight. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I don't think he's unbeatable, but I know it's gonna be like really hard. He's probably gonna be like a real robot. No, earlier I told him because I used the Ender with June, like it's like the forward 3, and he was like, "There's better options, dude. Like there's better options." Which is not wrong, better options. But even I have a simple way of how I play too, because sometimes even if there is better options, I don't be wanting to use it. Because I'm like, I don't want to hurt my fingers. But yeah, he was like, there's better options. But yeah, this will be interesting. I think he's probably gonna have a lot to say.
Oh god.
He seems like he seems like he doesn't really get mad very easily, like at all. He always has the same face when I go on by. I never see him yelling, being like, he's freaking, FAGGs. He'll never be like, Detective Garbage. Rubbish. Hey, wait, are you still in Williamsport now? Wait, are you still in Williamsport now, or you're back in,
I'm back now.
Dang, would you take Amtrak or something, or, Greyhound?
No, my brother took me. Me and my brother on the go see.
Wait, did your brother took you? Wait, you have a brother? I forgot. I think you said yes. I forgot.
I have literally 12 siblings.
You know, for whatever reason, you don't strike me as someone that has a bunch of siblings. I guess because you never mentioned that much. But yeah, I have a brother and sister, but yeah, 12 siblings. That is a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a big status right now.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with my siblings completely, so it was like I didn't grow up with like having them get on my nerves. But my brother knows how to work my nerves. I love him, but he knows how to work my nerves. My sister somewhat, but that's really only because she's sheltered. It's not really because she did anything wrong, but she's just sheltered. No, because I'm like, I took her to the mall, well, the gallery or whatever, once, and she loved it, but man, she wanted to buy everything, and I'm like, girl, slow down. Slow down. I'm like, slow down, my salary can't cover this. Oh yeah, the whole thing, You said Alyssa Nerfson coming? Don't jinx it. Don't even jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. We don't want the nerfs. We don't want them. Yeah, I want Gene buffs too. But realistically, I don't think they're gonna really buff her that much, to be honest. She's gonna stay the same. Oh, my bad. I think it works now. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. Maybe I should turn my, I'm stepping on something. Sorry, my room is freaking small. Alright, I turned that off. Is it better now? Now, or is it different? Yeah, because I had to transfer it to the PS5, from my phone. Maybe I could just do it from the phone or something. Maybe that would be better. Oh, Africa. Wait, what? Is it working now? Because I took it off.
Oh, yeah, that's much better, yeah.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it play from the phone because it is harder to hear it. I mean, it's hard. It's not as high quality if it's from the headphones.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just it was super loud like before, like really weird staticky noise. But I think it's okay now. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to say it is such an honor to actually fight with you because I watched a lot of your videos on YouTube and you tend to give some really good like in-depth stuff about the characters.
Sure.
In general, I did want to ask you, why do you feel like people don't play June? Because I mean, a lot of people like June, but they don't really seem to want to play her for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she is, like, at least in America, she is, like, popular enough.
Yeah.
And in Europe, she's a bit rarer in Europe for sure. But in Europe, we have Kira. Like, he's the best June, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he does pretty well with her in tournaments. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, she's not, like, a super strong character, and she's also, like, a returning character as well. So, you know, from Tekken 2 and Tag 2. So people who play Tekken 7 would probably just stay with their characters, if you know what I mean.
Probably. I mean, I play Alyssa, but I've been wanting June to come back. What's your character look like? I'm just wondering. I'm Alyssa, but I have red and blue on right now.
Yeah, I mean, Alyssa is like super strong, you know. Like
there you are. Oh, your avatar is so cute. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to sit in this cabinet here? We can play this one here?
Yeah, we can play that one. Do you mind if I add you as a Tekken 8 friend request?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I'll accept that after the set. I was going to say how I normally do the first to 10 is I give a few pointers here and there during the set, just little small things.
Okay.
And then I'll stream training modes on Discord, and I can go in a lot more detail on what I was talking about, you know what I mean? So I can give a lot more information. And just as well, I also record and upload to YouTube, like unlisted, so it's just you who has the link, right?
Okay.
So you just have something to watch back.
Oh, okay.
And can I ask, what character are you playing?
I'm playing Alyssa. Am I allowed to switch characters also on the set, or is it just I have to just play the one?
Okay, so you want to switch to... Wait, are you playing Alyssa, is it, or June?
Yeah, I'm playing Alyssa.
Okay. Then I'll play June then as well, in that case. So you can get a few pointers for both characters. I shall load up. Grand, yeah, so like I said, I'll give a few pointers here and there during the set, like a little small information, and then training modes, I'll elaborate like a lot more.
Okay.
And if you have questions like throughout, you know, feel free to ask, you know.
Okay. I think this is right here. You know what's funny? I have the stream titles as Nightmare Boss Battle. I have like your name, but it says Nightmare Boss Battle in all caps.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm always so dramatic. I title that with all my friends. I put boss battle here, so and so.
Right, yeah, no, I think the AI can be pretty confusing a little bit sometimes.
Oh, it's lagged.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, I think, but it's fine. We can work with it.
Nope, unsafe.
Let's push.
Oh, I keep trying to block that shit. That stuff be scaring me.
It's alright, it's okay, it's okay.
Nope. Heat engager. Nope. Oh, damn it. I thought I could get you.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love doing that parry at the end. Be like, mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, it's good.
Oh. Oh, then see, I always do the 15 frame at the wall, as opposed to that, usually.
Gotcha, yeah. No, like, I mean, the wall game is so important in general anyway, so it's good to know what you can do. Alisa.
Oh, you know the frame data. Which, I mean, isn't shocking, because, I mean...
For the most part, yeah. Nice.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Mm-hmm. Also, that damn string, I mean, it is duckable, but a lot of players do not duck it. I still wouldn't always use it because it's all high.
Well, you mix it up, you test your knowledge, you mix it up, and, if you're not dealing with it, then you're not dealing with it, But you also need to stick with the mid as well if they're, like, looking to duck it, so you have to just mix up with the strings,
Oh. And that's the other problem I have with June too, like, a lot of her stuff, if players are blocking too much and then playing too carefully, it messes up her gameplay because it's like you can't really get in, because her...
Yeah, she does struggle versus, like, defensive people for sure.
I meant to block that, but it's whatever. Oh, nope. Damn, I barely did anything.
Nice one. Yeah, so you have to like mix up the string enders, to like make them press into it or make them look out for it. So the more options you introduce at them, the harder it is for them to deal with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of opponents that I fight struggle to fight me because I step a lot. I have very good movement. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to step, but with the right time as well.
Oh god.
Sometimes.
Oh, I be getting scared. You be scaring me. Because I'm like, I gotta duck all that. No!
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a mix-up at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? So...
Oh. And I love that 10 frame too. That's like my favorite thing too.
Oh yeah, it's super good.
Yeah, I wish more people used it. because people don't really use it. They just eat an unsafe move like on block, and then they don't use it. And I'm like, dude, you could literally use it. But the one disadvantage though that it does have, and I feel like people don't really talk about it, is that it has really bad range.
Yeah, the range is not great, but like when you have more experience with June, you're going to be aware of when you can do it, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm literally a Bushin with June. She's like my highest ranked character.
Oh really? Okay.
And it's funny, I played her when she was busted, and I played her when she got the nerfs. When she got the nerfs, I was so pissed off. She kind of had it coming, but damn, I remember they literally over-nerfed her. And I remember like when she first got the nerfs, I didn't think it was that bad because I'm like, oh, she just loses a little bit of health. It's not that bad. No, it became a problem so quickly because then the girl had no way to really come back. It's like you're playing a glass cannon at this point. And the closest thing I compared it to was like literally Phoenix from MVC3, where like high damage, but she dies so damn quickly. Like that was how I felt about her at the time.
Yeah, no, like before when she got the buffs, she was like in a really bad spot. You know, like nothing was really worth it because she was hurting herself doing the same combos that everyone else was doing. Do you know what I mean? So it was like really, really bad. But she is much better now. But I think she still has some issues.
Also, that's -10 from that distance too. I checked that. Not that it's optimal or matters, but it's quite interesting. The frame data of this game when something misses.
Yeah, it's good to know these things anyway, you know.
Yeah. Ah! I get so scared of that damn heat smash every time.
Yeah, no, like it's something you would be moving around, but pretty much like when June has heat, you kind of want to just respect it, you know what I mean, in case you get clipped.
You know these people I be murdering people all the time with that heat smash, every single time. It's like, and my friends still beg for nerfs even like with me using it. They're like, she needs to get nerfed again. She ain't gonna come back. Like my one friend, she hates the way I play her, so she's like, she needs to not come back in Tekken 9. And I'm like, damn. And then I freaking tell him and be like, get good. Get good.
Yeah, no. Like it is, like she is in a good spot right now anyway, this character, I think, but she could be a little bit better, but you know, it could be worse, like.
Yeah, the way they touched Azucena, because me and my friend, we were saying like how they kind of over-nerfed her, because they made her, one move that she had like very useless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, of course I would know not to use that, it's literally -13.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, don't mash into it. Damn it!
Yeah, it's minus on hit, so it's kind of hard to like take her turn afterwards.
I forget that sometimes. I'm used to always like pressing certain moves because nobody punishes me for it. I'm used to players being like, you know, just being impatient. Because a lot of Tekken players, they're very impatient. They don't know how to just, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the ranks they play out anyway, you know. But like when you go higher in rank, you know, people be more ready for the matchups. You gotta be more like ready with like real like mind games and offense instead.
Oh god, you ducker! I love highs, but I also hate them too, because every time I be wanting to use them, I get ducked.
Well, but yeah, sometimes you just have to make the hard duck, you know, that's it, like. And so sweet.
Oh no. No, I wanted to give you some head. What you doing? You don't want it. You're like, get that weird stuff away from me.
Yeah, it's really careful against June, especially like when she has box counter hits with the 1-2-2.
Yeah.
So it can be difficult to kind of like approach her up close, like properly.
Ow! I try not to press on that too, but. Oh, and then I forgot there's -10 too. Which I always punish illicit players when they spam it on me too. Oh! Did you duck or something? Wait, what happened? Oh. Oh. Well, did something phase out? Out.
Oh, I think you're cutting that a little bit there.
Oh. Is it working now?
Yeah, it's fine now, yeah.
Alright. And that's a move I also want to be careful about throwing out too. Because what happens is, it's a good move, but it can't be overused.
Yeah, I mean, like any move in the game, really, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, like any move in the game, you gotta place it well, place it wisely.
No! Okay.
Yeah, super strong move from June.
Yeah, eventually when I use that too, I spam it when they start, like, rushing me down too much. Oh, I forgot that that's safe.
That's safe, yeah. Nice punch. Yeah, what can I say? Like, I'll go over like some like neutral aspects of the game. So, in terms of like each how neutral you can kind of treat it like a rock paper scissors scenario. So when to go in, when to like back off, and that kind of information you can pick up from doing like small patterns against your opponents. That I can explain like a lot more when I get streaming on my end there. And what else can?
Oh, also, how has it been with people? I guess paying to fight. Like, has it been successful? Have people been consistent?
Sorry, say that again.
No, I'm saying has a lot of people paid to fight you yet, per se?
I think sorry, I didn't really get what you said there, sir.
No, I was saying has a lot of people been willing to fight you yet, as far as like using meta stuff like that? Like, has a lot of people used the first to 10 yet?
Oh right, like winning it, you mean?
Well, not winning it, but like has a lot of people like signed up to use it, basically.
Oh right, yeah, I get quite a few sign-ups. Like obviously some months are better, some months are slower. Like last month was decent. July was a bit slow, but it really depends on the demand and who's around and so on. But usually it tends to be okay, yeah.
How? I swear to God, be holding back. I think I just tense up or something and I actually hit forward. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you gotta be like really blocking that.
There's also an underrated move to use against Shaggy because it will hit her grounded. But you do want to be careful because it's very steppable.
Yeah, I mean, you mix up with the other options anyway to make them not duckish. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And you break through so well. I mean, I break them decently well too. But,
yeah, I mean, just have to learn how to do it. I mean, it kind of comes with the territory, though. But
yeah, I always panic when I get pressured because then I'm trying to block every little thing instead of just really trying to see
it's all about mental stock at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? If you're looking out for one thing, then it's hard to block the other stuff. Okay.
Even though it tracks well, it's not a homing move, so. It's one thing
You just have to kind of be careful with it.
Oh, I think I might get hit. Gosh, you are a breaker!
Try to punish.
Oh, wait! Oh!
Yeah. It is pretty rough to play, I won't lie, but I think we can still make it work. We can still do something with it. Like, I've noticed a few things, and you know, like, I'm thinking in my head as well what to say in the stream afterwards. And so I just need to, like, a little bit more information, a little bit more patterns, and see what I can kind of put together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. God, that move has such good range.
It's really good doing it.
Ooh, nice evasion. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, that's blast from so far away.
Oh my god! And I never, even with June, I don't ever use the damn launcher either. I'm supposed to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a little bit reactable sometimes, but
oh no, got me. No! Yes, the counter hit finally. I don't know why I tried to step it. I tried to turn around and it just, the game just says no. How? I was right in front of you, that was crazy.
yeah, I don't know how that worked. So I want to say, be a bit more brave with like dance form, because I think that's like our best low poke by far. So dance form, I just want to say maybe when you're far away, like maybe a bit too obvious with the chainsaw approach. So if you know I'm looking out for the chainsaw, you know I'm looking to step, you know, the chainsaw dive at range. Maybe it's better to kind of use that to close the gap with running to, or close the gap with dashing into other buttons. Like I said, I can demonstrate that a lot better in the streaming afterwards. But but yeah, like I said, I can play it together a little bit better when I can actually demonstrate in train mode.
Oh my god, I shouldn't lock up every time she's over. Oh my god, no! The counter, I get so scared of it. Nope. No! Oh, damn.
Yes. Just a little bit too many whiffs, I think, but we can talk about that as well. Just getting into the right ranges for things.
I forgot this minus 10 too. I'm used to spamming it. Oh! I tried to block it. It's crazy.
I think, just, you know, like when you're moving around, you want to be like conscious of the ranges, conscious of the moves that where your optimal range for your moves, right? So it's moves like forward 2, moves like down 4, moves like down back 3. Again, I can explain much better when I stream and can show, but just being conscious of ranges, being conscious of whiffing is a big thing right now, I feel.
Yeah. What? You patient! This person's so patient! Oh my god. Oh my god, ow! He will not let me stab, it's crazy.
Well, damage, yeah. This.
I tried to stab it, I forget that girl's tracking, it's insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been wanting to run! Finally, I could stab. Oh, too late.
Unfortunate.
Bye-bye. I just love how simple Alyssa's like punishment is, because some characters you have to do like a very specific thing, but hers is just so good. Even that move too that she has.
No, it's good. It's good to have like easy punishment like that. It really does matter. Like.
I gotta be careful. Ow! Oh my god.
Yeah. What else can I say? So, I feel like when you're at range, you use some kind of moves to close the gap between yourself and me. I would just say try to use movement a little bit more, just to come in and be in range of your moves, right? I was just going to say maybe let's do one more set and then I can go into training mode and just get right into it, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think maybe utilizing your quicker moves, because I feel like you're going big on like the bigger moves, which is fine, you know. She has a lot of good moves, but sometimes you just have to use your quicker tools like your single jab, your downfall 4, and moves like these just to set up your bigger openings, right? Because you can, like, they might not be so rewarding on hits, but the point of them is to set up your bigger situation, set up your bigger openings. So you use them to condition the opponents, you use them to make them stop pressing buttons because of the speed of the move, right? Like jab is really fast, downfall 4 is really fast, these kind of moves.
Yeah.
So when you get them conditioning, that's when you can start to implement some slower offense, you know, and for example, that could be her crouching mix-up, that could be 4-2 into chainsaws, that could be the 4-2 mind game, you know, 4-2 chainsaws, 4-2-1. But yeah, we can talk more on that after this, so.
Also, her KO scream. No! I'll be thinking I'm too far, and I'm like, it's June, she's gonna get you.
Yeah, that's what she does. She just starts winning, like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a really good whip punish at the wall.
Oh, very. I love using it, like when players whiff. My ass tries to block that and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of moving on hit as well, so generally when something hits you, you kind of want to block, right? You know what I mean? Because especially against June, she's really strong homing moves. So she's a very, you kind of have to sit still against the character and like pick her moments to go in, right?
Yeah.
And so that I'll talk about a little bit more as well. So
that move also is underrated. I never see June players use it. I mean, you don't want to overuse it too much because it is high, but
yeah. To be honest, I did it by accident. I was trying to do it as instantly, but not that by accident.
Oh, you probably got the SpongeBob fingers going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Why did I always get so impatient. Ow. Oh my god. I tried to block that. This game is so weird because it's like you try to block it.
Yeah, it's pretty laggy, so it might explain some things.
Yep. Whoa. Damn. No one let me use that ender as laggy as it is.
Yeah, it's rough to play it, but sure, we'll try and make it work.
Vietnam.
Yeah. Right, yeah, so when it begins, I'll jump into train mode there, so let me show off a few things.
Oh yeah.
So, can you see this stream here?
I'm gonna try to go. Where do I go to it again? I go to YouTube? Oh, on your end. I see it.
Yeah, I think you just have to click on our call, and then you might see stream there.
Yeah, I see it. It doesn't show.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I gotta hit the full screen.
You got it, yeah, you got it. So let me just grab something very quickly. I drew this like right before the session, so it's not amazing, but so I feel like this will help you. No, it's not a good drawing because I just did it right before this here, but so if you look at this triangle, and this is how you can think Tekken's neutral could be broken down into, and we can talk about what parts you could work on a little bit more. So let me pick out these so I feel like the part that we need to work, so I'll explain what each three terms on, or what three terms are, and then what we can work on a little bit more. So the passive means that like you're backing off, you're not really doing anything, right? You're looking for a whip punish, you're looking for a block punish, you're looking for something, right? So you're just chilling. And the keep out is you're stopping your opponent from coming in, right? So you're stopping them with at least that could be jump for 4, that could be even a power crush, that could be, to be honest, you can really use anything as a keep out if you put your mind to it. Obviously some moves are better for it, so like jump for 4, standing 4, you can kind of use as keep out off close. You know, like it's her quicker pokes in general, and approaching, that is 1, utilizing your movement. This is kind of what I was saying to you during the set, because I feel like when you are full screen, you try to force the chainsaw stuff a lot, right? But it is slow, and it can be risky because the opponents can step it or float you, or heat burst on reaction to stop the fly. So instead of like forcing yourself in with moves like chainsaw, you could like use my hesitation. So I'm freezing up, I'm looking out for something. You could use your movement to close the gap, and then that's when you can do down 4, or you can start your mids and so on, right? So approaching can be just utilizing your movement to forward dash and close the gap, right? Character specific options for Alisa, it could be running 2, and I feel like he didn't really use running 2 a lot, and I feel like he should, because it is a really strong like gap closing kind of move, because it's a high, it's chunky on hits, on block you're +5, it does chip damage, and you can go to chainsaws from it, right? Yeah. So
I will be honest,
something you can use like a lot more.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have your running 3-4 to mix it up with, right? So yeah, I would say definitely like a lot more running too, and that's also like in the approaching kind of segment. And I just feel like you're approaching, like you're backing off a lot, but I just feel like your approaching could be a little bit better, and also the keep out aspect could be a little bit better.
Yeah.
So how they interact with each other is that, so approaching beats passive. What that means is, so say the June is backing off, she's looking for something to punish, she's looking for something to deal with, right? So as an Alisa player, you would use her hesitation, like she's not throwing out any buttons on the screen, so you would use her hesitation to close the gap with running 2, right? Because you know she's gonna just block it, right? Because she's backing off.
Yeah.
Or you could run up and start your pressure, so that could be run up down 4, that could be run up mids, like run up general offense, right? So that's the approaching being passive. The keep out beating approaching. Now this triangle isn't perfect, but it's a good guideline of what happens in the neutral and how you will win each interaction, right? So the keep out beating approaching part, what that means is, let's say the June player, she's gonna come in with some buttons, right? So maybe she's gonna run up and down for 1, right? So if you have good timing and keep out sense, you can keep edge, right? So that could be down for 2 keep edge, that could be down for 4 keep edge, it could be standing 4 keep edge, so it's all about good timing at the end of the day, right? Now this is the hardest part of the triangle, and especially hard to implement online, especially. But what the passive beating keep out means is, so let me set up a scenario. So let's say the June is trying to keep edge on her standing 4, right? So I'm going to run up and try to start my pressure, but she's keeping me out, right?
Yeah.
So what the passive beating keep out means is, so let's say you're going to run up, and then you're going to step, right? So you're going to run up, or you can run up, make it whiff, and then punish it, right? So you can run up, make the magic forward. So you're threatening your movement. So you're moving in with June, right? So you're moving in, and then let me just set up a little bit better. So let's say she's backdashing, and then she throws this edge to try and keep you away, right? So you're going to chase her down, and then you're going to back off and punish her, right? So you're threatening to go in, and then you back off, and then you punish to keep out. It is difficult to implement because you have to be aware of a lot of things. You have to be aware of ranges and maybe tracking as well of the move. Like you can also run up and sidestep, right? So you can run up, scare them to the keep out, and then sidestep to keep out. Again, it is difficult, but it is there. It's easier to backdash, especially with Alisa, because her backdash is so strong, right?
Yeah.
So generally, that's what the keep out beating passive means, and so they all. So if you win one of those interactions, you have control of the game, right? You have control of what's happening. So I feel like specifically in the set that we played, and in your case, maybe we need to work on a little bit more of the approaching part. So that's utilizing more running 2. Way more running 2. And you know yourself, when you start ducking it, then you can start doing this. Because I feel like you're always approaching with this, and it is good. Like, this is a good move, but, you know, it's a bit telegraphed, and especially if, like, repeatedly used, it's easy enough to counter it, right? So try and mix up the approaching tools. Remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be a move. It can just be dashing in and starting something, right? And just what I was saying about utilizing your quicker tools. So I feel like you're doing a lot of, like, bigger moves, such as, you know, like downward 1. I mean, it's fine, you know, it's quick enough. But stuff like up 2, you know, it's great, but it's a bit slow-ish, right? Because I was poking a lot with my quicker tools, so like my jab, my downward 1, right? And my back 2 as well. So that's when you kind of have to pick your moments and fight back with your quicker tools. And what I really recommend you to use more of is her standing jab. Not the extensions of the jab, just jab by itself. Because you have to think, everyone's jab is like their amazing keep out tool, right? Because, well, first of all, it's your fastest move, right? And it's a great offense starter because it's +1 on block, it's +8 on hit, so that means you can pretty much like do anything you want, right? And this is when, so let's say you hit the jab, right? You hit the jab, you literally can do anything you want. Like almost everything you do will frame trap afterwards, right? And this is what I mean by it will set up your bigger openings. So let's say you landed the jab, this will frame trap into 4-2, for example, right? So they can press this into this, they can press against it, right? And 4-2, I feel like you used well enough, so that's fair enough, you know, because I think 4-2 into chainsaws is like incredibly strong with this character. So you're using that, that's good. I would say just try to introduce more single jab in your game, because it will, like the stuff that you were doing, it will just like complement that, right? You know what I mean? So way more single jab. And just think about these kind of these kind of quicker pokes, like jab, downward 4, downward 1, they will set up your big openings. But not only that, you can use this to get information from your opponent, right? So let's say jab into jab, right? You can use this to see how did they respond to this? How did they deal with this, right, essentially? So let's say jab into jab, they try to mash the way out, they're trying to do something, right? So you can pick up on that information and think, oh, this player must be mashy, aggressive, they want to start their momentum always, right? And they could back off, for example. So jab into jab, they try to backdash away, or they just freeze up, whatever. And then you can think, oh, they tend to freeze up often. It's just an educated guess, right? You know, it's an educated scenario guess. But they might freeze up, and then you can think, okay, let me get a little more aggro, right? So jab and jab, they froze up. Okay, next time I do jab, let me try do something a little bit slower, right? So, and then the next time you do this, so next time you're in this situation, based on the information that you've gotten from your last exchange with each other, from the last time you did this, you can make an educated guess of what to do next. Okay, should I be more aggro? Should I be more patient? Or should I play more compact? You know, like frame trap heavy, keeping it airtight. So yeah, and you can get all that information from such small, low risk, low reward kind of things, right? Like it is low rewards, but again, it does set up your bigger things, you know? So that's what I was just kind of just let way more jab by itself, way more. Because at least jab in particular is quite good because of the range and the hitbox. And I would say like way more than for 4, because it's a 12 frame mid that's safe, which is like a massive privilege to have in this game. And I would say more than for 4, but by itself though, you know, not committing to an extension, but by itself, because you want to give the opponent a reason to press into this, right? So let's say you do down for 4 block into down 4, right? So they might freeze up after Downport 1 because of the extensions, right? So you want to like make them try and challenge you, make them deal with your other options, you know? So that's when they'll start to press into this. And especially that's when they'll start to press into this, which is like really chunky, right?
Oh, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is all guaranteed on Cavendish, and it's pretty insane, like, you know. Like, she's strong for a reason, like, and also, I think you should use way more magic for her. For me, this is, like, one of her best moves, like, free, because it's fast, it's homing, it's very rewarding on Cavendish. So I think you should use this, like, quite a bit more. Like literally like mashing it, you know what I mean, like all the time. And on hits you get pretty much guaranteed like when he makes up attempt, you know, but they have to like kind of focus. Does that all make sense to you so far?
Yeah, it makes sense. I will say the reason I guess I don't use some of her highs, I like to play very defensively. I don't like to open myself up to danger, but I also do realize, like, you know, with Tekken you do gotta take the risk sometimes, because sometimes that risk does, you know, does open up, like, does make the gameplay, like, you know, like, does aid to mix-ups, because a lot of players do struggle to fight me, but the really good players, you know, will take advantage of the fact that I'm not going in, that I'm waiting too much, that I'm, like, you know, spamming heat engagers or trying to get the throw, because I also do that too, like, I try to get the throw in, and they break it. They break all my throws, and then I'm like, damn, I can't do any damage.
Yeah, like the throws are, like, you know, it's not a bad idea to throw often as well, because like the more mental stock you add to them, the easier it is for you to hit them with something, right? Because, you know, at this point, like, you've done so many throws, they're thinking about breaking the throws, and they're looking at their arms, they have to concentrate on this, and then they'll lose focus on your other things, you know, maybe you're sneaking in down fours, maybe you're sneaking in 4-2 chainsaws, you know, you're sneaking in your running mix-ups, and then suddenly they have to think about that as well, and, you know, they might, like, overload and just mash out eventually, and then that's when you nail them at things, right? And I would also say, I feel like downward 2, isn't there something else you should throw edge more often?
Yeah, that I definitely don't use.
You know, like, straight up.
I should use more often.
Yeah, it's just like a safe launcher straight up, you know, it's good damage as well, so I feel like that could be good to do more of. And I feel like you don't do a lot of the crouching mix-up, which I feel is actually, like, very good with this character, like, especially against the wall, because they can't backdash away from this, and the mid will give you wall splat. So, like, you mix up with the FC down low, and then you mix up with wall 933, and I feel like that's a really nice mix-up to do. And I don't know if you know this, but if you have rage, your mix-up becomes, like, a lot better, because this is possible.
Oh, I did see you do that in a guide once, but I always forget about it, because I'm not used to doing moves like that, and I can rage hard after.
Yeah, no, it's like, it looks like it shouldn't work, but it does, you know, but so yeah, like, her rage up or mix-up becomes a lot better with the rage active, because you get a lot more rewards, right? And so I feel like, because what you're doing at the moment, at least, it's good, but sometimes it's not, like, enough damage, you know? So I would feel like sneaking the FC mix-up in there, kind of, like, ramp up your reward a little bit, right, on your mix-ups. And I feel like you do a lot of chainsaws, which is fine, you know, it's strong, of course, but I feel like the chainsaws are only really worth it when you have heat active, you know, when they start to chip down the opponents a lot, right? And outside of the chainsaws, I would say more Danfor and the mind game of Danfor. Like, I think at the start of the set, you were using it a lot, and it was, like, you know, like, frustrating to deal with, you know? And it's just, against June, it's not as good, because she can always actually downward 1, which is a good kind of option select, right? But other characters do have to, like, guess between, you know, punishing the low by itself or freezing up for the extension, right? So Yeah, Dan4 is like super toxic with this character, and I feel like he should be spamming it like a lot more.
Oh yeah, I just get scared because with me and highs, I'm like I really try not to use them too much because I get scared of people ducking them and embarrassing me. So I do have to take more risk. I'm generally a risk taker, but when it comes to Tekken, I tend to freeze up a lot and try to like wait for my opponent to mess up, but it kind of sets me up because then it's like I'm not taking advantage of the damage. That could be
exactly, yes. That's what I was kind of saying and pointing out earlier. Like, I feel like your approaching needs to be a lot more active. You know what I mean? Like, you're backing off a lot, which is fine. There's a time and place for everything, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the approaching definitely needed to be emphasized. So again, like you're running to, and like you like your chainsaws, like running to goes into chainsaws, and like for example, like running to a block. It frame traps into the chainsaw one, which is like a good situation, right? So I feel like that's something you could try to implement more of. And like I said, like your approach, like okay, you say you don't like to take risks too much, but you have to remember with Dan4, which you were talking about there, and they will freeze up. Sometimes they'll look out for the extension and they'll freeze up for the Dan4. So it's not like overly risky, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like really in her favor. So sometimes you do Dan4, they block it, but they're looking for the extension to punish, and then they just let you get away with the low, right? So it's not like, and even if it's blockage, it's only -12. So even if they make the read to punish it, it's not like super unsafe or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like when you mix this up along with her other pokes, it becomes like very difficult to deal with, and the complements Dan4, like you can sneak in Denmark 3 sometimes as a quicker crushing option, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe like you're afraid to get counter hit out of this, so you can sneak in Denmark 3 to kind of cover yourself a little bit more, right? Yeah, so mainly I definitely want to see more crouching mix-ups because I feel like that's one of her big strengths,
Yeah.
Especially when you have this into this, or you can do while standing 3-3 for easy mode. And you do while standing 3-3 at the wall anyway because the wall's flat,
Yeah.
And way more standing 4 just because it kind of does a lot for you. I feel like when you were pressuring me, you got a lot of counter hits in, but because you were doing like down 4-1 and moves like this, your counter hits weren't as rewarding as they could be, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I was kind of saying to do more standing 4, because if you counter hit with this, it's like close to 50 damage or something like that, So, and it's fast, it's fast, it's homing, so if they step, they'll get hit by it. If they press into it, okay, great, you did a lot of damage, So yeah, definitely more standing 4, more correcting mix-up, more like approaching. You don't necessarily have to take risks, like if you made them block this, you can just do that for 4 afterwards, for example, they can't stop this afterwards or anything. But you do have to like kind of close the gap a bit more. What else can I say? I noticed you did a lot of 1+2 as a heat engager, like as a heat dash option. So like in heat, you kind of do this to exit heat, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you should be doing 4-1 way more, because in my opinion, this is like her best heat engager, So, and the reason being because you can do 4-2 into chainsaws, and if they freeze up because of the heat engager launcher, you can really bully them with it, right?
Yeah.
And if they dare challenge the chainsaw pressure, then they just eat this, right? So, like, they'll block 4-2, and then they eat the second hit because they tried to challenge the chainsaw mix-up afterwards, right?
Yeah.
And your chainsaw becomes a lot better in heat because of all the chip damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then there's no risk in you doing 4-2-1 in heat because you're +5 afterwards anyway, do you know what I mean? So I say don't use the exit heat, like do this way more. And you're doing up to like a lot, which is good, it is a very, very strong move, like especially in heat where it's a heat, for some reason, I don't know why, but it's a heat dash launcher. But yeah, so does that make sense? Is that like kind of relatable? Like,
Yeah, because it does show that, like, you know, while my gameplay, I guess, can be solid, it doesn't fit every situation, which I guess where's the triangle comes in, because it's like you got the keep out and the approaching, and I have really good passive abilities, but my approaching and keep out don't match because I'm way too passive. And
yeah, I feel like that was the issue, yeah, because I was coming in quite easily, like a lot, I was forcing myself in. So I think sometimes you just got to throw out your standing form and be like, hey, you can't do that, or like try a single jab and take a turn back,
Yeah.
Yeah, because like single jab, 10 frame, you might interrupt the pressure and steal it right back in your favor. You're +8, you can do kind of whatever you want here,
Yeah.
Like jab into down for 2 if they try anything, or just generally, I think down for 2 a lot more, just because it's a safe launcher, very damaging as well. What else can I say? Yeah, and I feel like more down for, more crouching mix, more standing for, more running to, more chainsaw in heat, like more 4-1 in heat. Yeah, I mean, that's generally what I wanted to say. Is there something you might want to ask yourself?
Well, I guess I would ask, maybe it might be probably people, but like, how would you, on a scale of like 1 to 10, I guess, how would you rate my gameplay? Like, would you say that it's, like, what number would you give it based off of everything?
Yeah, I feel like your punishment, okay, it was 150 ms, it was pretty laggy, you know what I mean? But I feel like your punishment is good. Like, you obviously have matchup knowledge and all that. Just so that's the important part. I feel like your playstyle can only improve. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're gimmicking me out. It's not like you're trying to knowledge check me. Do you know what I mean? So like, obviously, it can be improved, of course, but it is a good foundation to go from. Do you know what I mean? Like patience and punishment, that goes like a long way in this game. So it just comes down to implementing more aggression, some move decision making, use certain moves a bit more, definitely more aggression, but yeah, like I said, it can only go up because I feel like you have the base playstyle that is good long term. It just can be done a bit better. Do you know what I mean? That's always the case. Like, but yeah, it's a good story, for sure. Like, if you implement those moves I said more and just try to be a bit more aggressive, and also about utilizing your quicker moves like jab and double forward, just to like set up your bigger things a bit more, I think. And then like, Alisa's movement is amazing, and you have your punishment then, so you can use this in tandem with each other, right? I mean, you can have your moments to back off and play more patiently, or you can use your moments to play a bit more aggro. It's all about picking up the opponent's patterns, picking up their tendencies. If you notice them backing off, that's when you're going to go in. If you notice they're like mashing or just giving you stuff to punish, then you can like back off and just let them do it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's such a vague cliche thing to say, but there's a time and place for everything. You just have to know when to go in, you just have to know when to back off. But like I said, that kind of information you can pick up easily by doing your quicker. If you're not like sure of what they're like, play safely, play small first, and then go from there, with like more educated guesses on your openings. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. If you're happy enough with that, we can close up, or if you have another question, we can go over it.
I mean, I guess I would say, what can I ask? Well, do you feel like, I mean, you kind of went over it, but like, do you feel like as far as like everything, like, would you say that it's like maybe a 6 out of 10 or higher as far as the gameplay?
Oh yeah, I mean, we'd say 6 or 7. Well, I mean, it's all subjective, right? What is 10? Like, is 10 like Arslan Ash level? Do you know what I mean? It's all like subjective. But I would say like you're on a good patch. You're on a good start. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I can say anyway. Like, yeah.
You think Alyssa's gonna get nerfed soon?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, everyone has different opinion on numbers. Do you know what I mean? Or what strength is. Like, it's all subjective, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're happy enough to end on that note, maybe, and like I said, I'll upload a video so you can kind of watch back whenever you want, you know.
Okay.
And of course, if you have any questions, you can just DM me anytime and we can go over it, you know?
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, so good luck with everything. Let me know if you need anything. Sure, you're in my chat anyway, so I'll see you in my chat as well.
Okay. I'll send you my music as well if you ever want to check it out.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Send it to me and I'll post it in my chat, like.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was fun matching with you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure. Good luck with everything, you know, and have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Oh, it's a cricket noise. Oh, wow. That's crazy. How long was that? Oh, that was... Okay. That wasn't too bad.